Hey everyone, and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. As you probably know, I haven't done one of these in a few weeks. If you saw my video I posted earlier today, I explained that I was on vacation on 2 family reunions, and in between I filmed a wedding in Madison. So I was pretty busy, and this is all around me doing my usual day job and working on videos here. So yeah, I am back to normal. Just gotta get everything set up on my screen here. It's been a while since I've done this. I apologize in advance for my voice being a little out. Did a lot of yelling over the last couple of weeks. Nothing bad, I was just having a lot of fun. So as you can see by the title, I got 3 crashes in particular I'm going to try to reenact. I'm probably going to be streaming for like maybe an hour, hour and a half. I do have to work tonight, like usual. But I'm going to show you which 3 I'm going to try. Going to start with a fairly easy one and try to work my way up, because God knows I usually have a lot of difficulty with these. Hello Frog Racing, thanks for joining us. How are you doing? While I figure out what I need to do to switch over to, here we go. Alright, you guys are gonna see the stream. 1 second. Where is it? God, I need to get better at this. It'll come with time. Forgive me, guys. Alright, here we go. Alright, here's the stream. So this is the first one I'm going to be trying. Just a very simple blow over.
Down on the inside of him, and Buddy touches
Turn that
him.
way down. From the early 90s, Rick Mast, 1991, at Talladega. Of course, all these are going to be in the 90s at Talladega. Hits the apron, gets a little bit of air, goes right on over. That's basically all I'm trying to do. Hitting the wall is a bonus, and staying upside down, obviously, is a must if I do hit the wall. Then he just slides on down, goes in the grass, he never just turns over. So this one's fairly easy, so I'm going to start with that one. Here's the next one I decided I'm going to try, if I can get that one, or if I give up on the first one. Ken Schrader, 1995. He gets tagged by Gordon, goes upside down, and tumbles maybe 6-7 times into the infield, and a few other cars pile up in the doing so. Alright, so that's the second one I'm going to try. And if I can get these first 2, or if I give up on the first 2, whichever comes first, this will be the third one I try.
The grass just at the bottom of the track as you exit pit road.
Neil Bonnet, 1993, gets tagged by someone. That one he kind of flipped similar to, and in the same spot to how Rick Mast did, but has a little worse outcome because he tumbles back over, and that looks like the left side of his car. He digs into the catch fence, and a couple other cars get collected. Alright, so those are the 3 I'm going to be attempting to do during this stream. Switch back over to the game. Switch back over to the stream. And the fellow Cody is back in the house. Got 3 watching. I will be happy with 1 person watching this, considering I've been gone for 3 weeks. So I'm already stoked with 3. Alright, so let's jump right in. Rick Mast, 1991. Let's go into the cars. Perfect. 1991, Rick Mast. Single race. 91 season. Let's keep it at that. 96. No, I'll put to 98. Realistic, simulation. I'm just gonna be doing this during a practice, because that's the easiest way to do these reenactments. Awesome, it looked cloudy during that replay, and it came up as cloudy for the realistic weather. Stop lagging. There we go. Alright, let's jump right in. Oh yeah, by the way, another reason, guys, I was delaying doing a stream. My controller is still not working with my computer, so I have to do the crappy old keyboard method. If anyone else has ever, well, anyone that has this game has tried that knows how frustrating it is. Alright, so let's jump right in. I believe I took restrictor plates off for this track so I could get up to speed enough to be able to get airborne while still keeping the roof flaps on. Alright, I'm gonna let that pack 6 seconds behind me catch up, slowing down a little bit. So we can catch back up by the time I get to the full stretch. There we go. Speed up. I'm looking for at least 190, 200 miles an hour to get airborne. Alright, catch up with the slow pack. Alright, already at 190. So I'm going faster than I thought I'd be able to. Let this 50 car tag me. Oh. Not quite. Promising start though. Okay, and like always, I'm going to have to restart the practice session, because I don't want a bunch of previous skid marks and smoke and debris coming up on my replays if I do get a good attempt. Let's look at that one real quick. That almost would have been good for Neil Bonnets. No, it wouldn't have. What am I talking about? Alright, restart. Switch back over. Alright, we got 5 people watching. Awesome. Back to the game. Yeah, I miss streaming.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Glad to be back doing it.
Okay, merge when you can.
Oh, there we go. That helped. Alright, let's keep up with these guys.
Clear.
It'll be Sterling Marlin or Davey Ellison turning me around. Or Kyle Petty if I can catch up to him. I don't think I will though. Oh, maybe. I think you guys learned from my last reenactment video that it's not a good idea when Davey Ellison and Kyle Petty are near each other. Ah, shoot, I wasn't in good position. I'll try for the next lap. Try to bump draft them to the highest possible speed. We're already going 206, 207. Oh, slow down. Is the video quality good? Is the audio quality good? You guys can hear the microphone I'm talking into and the game audio. Is it a good balance? Just let me know in the chat, 'cause I have no way of knowing. Oh. Alright, I'm in good position this time. Oh no! Come on. I hate when that happens. Alright, next lap. When you're in a good position to have a good run to try a reenactment and also slam on the brakes to go into the pits. I'm not sure if anyone else was involved in this crash, and I'll have to take another quick look at the replay. Or if it just stayed completely a single car. If any other cars are involved, I can always try to edit them out.
Still there.
Oh, here we go.
Right side. Still there.
Nope. Alright. Attempt number 3. Oh, why is it lagging so much? I need to restart my computer at some point.
Don't go over 70.
Alright, my camera battery is still at full, so it says, until it jumps to low, with like no notice, it jumps to low, yeah, empty. I want to switch to in-car mode, but then it makes the keyboard steering that much more annoying, as you can see the steering wheel just jerking back and forth. Whoa, why is it lagging like that? Maybe I do need to restart my computer. Come on. Nope. Nope. Whose crash did that look like? I feel like that was similar to a crash I've seen before. No. I can't think of anything. Alright, attempt number 4. Whoops. Restart the session. What the hell? There we go. Mic needs to be a little louder, or the game a little lower. I will switch the game volume to slightly lower. Down to 1 from 2. There we go. Alright, let's try it now.
Minute 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet.
Alright, sweet. I got a pack of cars coming up. I should be able to merge up with them. Ken Schrader, he's had his fair share of flips. Pocono, Sears Point, Daytona. Oh, we got 4 wide behind me. Let's hope they don't wreck themselves. There we go. Oh, that was close. Why does my computer keep lagging like that? And of course, I wanted to slam to get on the puts. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Darn it. Whoa. Whoa. As Ron Burgundy would say, that escalated quickly. That is worthy of a replay. Was that the 98 that got stuck in the wall? Who is that? Jimmy Spencer. Yep. He got stuck in the catch fence. And that car plows into me while I'm flipping, making him flip. Wow. Is that Rick Wilson? I don't know. A lot better with the audio. Alright, sweet. I know to keep the game at 1 and the mic where it's at. Trying to calibrate everything to its best settings over time, so when I start up my streams from the last time, I just don't have to touch anything. I can just jump right in. The stream health is good. Got 4 people watching. I was hoping for 1. So I'm stoked. Let's get back to the game.
Don't go over 70.
I
Keep
think
it
this is
under
my 5th or
5,000
6th attempt.
in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't hurt yet.
Let's do the in-car again. Whoa. Sterling Marlin at 22 almost hit me. There you go. Here we go. Got a good drafting pack right here. Alan Quickly, Bobby Hillen, Brett Bodine. Alright, try to spin off the nose of Colwicki. Luckwicki. Nope. Nope. I feel like that looked like someone else's crash. It's a really quick turn. That was almost like Jeff Green or something at Daytona. Next. Oh, that's right, here's where my computer lags a bunch. Come on. There we go.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh, I just need to check something real quick. Alright, sweet. Back to racing. I don't know why this is the roof cam view for the 90's mod, but I kind of like this. Excuse me.
We got a wreck in turn 3.
I had a big salad before I ate this. My burps smell like croutons and Italian dressing.
We got a wreck in turn 3.
Alright, no one wrecked me before we get to the trioval. I just need a... Oh, nope. That was close. Shoot. Alright, I'll wait for the next lap. If I can get there. If I can get there. Nope. Nope. Stay out of the fence. Darn it. Might as well cause mayhem right now. Bullseye. Got every single car in that little pack. Alright. Next attempt. My computer never lags like this when I'm accelerating the race. I just haven't turned my computer off in like a few weeks. That's probably why. Definitely need to do that. And disk defrag, all that basic maintenance stuff. Hasn't been done in a little bit. Yeah, my throat's dried out already again. There we go. Alright, Sterling Marlin, you're my man. Let's do this. Let's make NASCAR Racing 2003 reenactment history. I don't know why I said that. I'm pretty sure this crash has probably been done a bunch of times. Make history in the sense that it'll be the first time me doing it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. And into the pit wall. Wow. I'm not getting as airborne as easily as I thought I'd be able to be. How's it going, Cam and Dark Pit? Anyone else in here watching that I haven't given a shout out to yet? Not that I see. I'll keep checking periodically. I have not finished the Steve Park and Dale Jr. wreck. I'm still working on it. I'm very ADHD when it comes to my different videos I'm working on. I'll just do a little bit at a time. If there's one crash I want to start doing, I'll start doing it. I'll get all the tracks for the right cars and track, and I'll start doing it for maybe 10-15 attempts, and then I'll get bored and move on to something else. That's the extent of a lot of the videos I've been working on. But there are a few that I'm doing that are a lot closer to completion than just that. So stay tuned. Alright, Jimmy Spencer, you're my guy for this try. Let me fly into the sky. God damn it. I brake too hard. Next lap. I'm gonna bumper after you. I'm trying not to spin you out. And thus myself out. Oh, that was close. I got a little squirrely there. I'm just gonna push him out of the way and let Sterling take care of me. So if there's a bunch of traffic here, if I get airborne, I'm definitely getting hit by someone else. Whoa, that doesn't count. Yeah. Close enough. No. I thought this one would be easier than it is. Or maybe I just suck. Nope.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet.
Alright, where's all the cars behind me? So it'll have to be Sterling Marlin again. I keep running into him on this attempt. Cars look pretty nice on the inside of the 90's mode. This amount of detail.
We got a wreck on the back straight. All left. All right.
Damn it.
You all right? Looks like we're bent up on the back end. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Nah, that's fine.
Looks like you got wheel damage.
No, they're fine.
You blew a tire. Left side. Clear. You exploded a tire.
Nah, my goodness. Let's see how far I can make it like this.
Left side.
Oh,
You're smoking out there.
I cannot steer whatsoever.
Looks like we lost that motor.
Whoa.
Your front end's all smashed in.
I'm really curious to see what the car looks like. Alright, so that's what it looks like before that. Looks like a drag car right now. And it rips my front end off. All the damage in this 90's mod is pretty good. Alright, next attempt. If you notice what this is, -17, that's me tweaking the weather to try to get more airborne. It's not working right now.
Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Check back to the stream. Got 6 people. Welcome any new streamers. If there's any of my regulars that are coming back that hasn't heard yet, the reason I was gone for 3 weeks was because I was on vacation at 2 separate family reunions, back-to-back weekends. No, sorry. It was the family reunion the first weekend, and the wedding I shot the next weekend, and then the next week was the next family reunion. I guess it's the season for family reunions. It's a tongue twister to say a bunch of times really fast. Alright, Kyle Petty. Let's do this. Guess we'll try for the next lap. Oh, yes we will. I'm gonna let you get in front so I can push you to go faster. Trouble in the tri-oval, I don't want a bunch of smoke and tire marks in there. Stupid AI. I can only imagine what that looks like right now. It's probably like 20 cars wrecking right there. Whoa! Whoa! Well, that would have been a tragedy. Good thing this is a sim. Tried to get past him so I could have him spin me, and I got into him there. We got together and into the crowd. Alright, next attempt. Come on. Come on. There we go. Do we still got the comments working in the stream? Sweet, they are. Alright, I have a good feeling about this. If I had to estimate, this is probably my 16th or 17th attempt on the stream. Once I get to 20, I'll go on to the Ken Schrader one. 1995, I believe. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna let a few of these guys pass me. Less chance of me getting hit after I get airborne. Whoa! They caused their own wreck back there. Next I'm gonna try with these red cars on the next lap. Are these both identical cars? Both Budweiser, no, one's 97, one's 11. Interesting. Alright, I have a good feeling about this run. Just need to get spun in the tri-oval, clip the apron, get airborne, just flip onto my roof. And slide and stop. How hard is that? It's been done a million times in this game. Damn it! Whoa. That was bad. Almost as bad as
Car stopped on left.
that. Next attempt. Alright, this, I'm guessing, is attempt number 18. So like I said, once I get to after number 20, I'll move on to the next crash I'm trying.
You're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet.
Got 7 people watching now. Awesome. Welcome any new watchers. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate you being here tonight. If you can't tell by the title, I'm trying to do 3 various crash reenactments, all from the 90's at Talladega. First one is this one right here, Rick Mast, 1991. And he does a blowover in the tri-oval and slides on his roof to a stop. Second one I'm going to be trying shortly after this one is Ken Schrader's 95, tumble on the backstretch after he gets tagged by Gordon and gets airborne. And the third one I'm going to try if there's time. Oh. Hear my back crack, or is my microphone not sensitive enough? Third one I'm going to try is Neil Bonnet's 1993 flip in the tri-oval here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Aww. Sadly, that was one of my closer attempts. Sadly, that was one of my closer attempts so far. Alright. Next try. Come on. Come on. No, I didn't mean to hit it again. There we go. Hey man, love your videos. Earnhardt 97 flip. That would be pretty good. The only way I'm trying to crash like that, if people will not be so damn picky about how the other AI in the crash, how they crash in that particular wreck. Because I get so much criticism for how cars that aren't under my control react in the crash that I'm trying to recreate. But yeah, if I could do one where I'm just trying to get Earnhardt's flip and maybe have Ernie Irvin and whoever those front 3 cars were in there, maybe have all them in the similar spots but not care too much about what everyone else does. Yeah, I would definitely do that one. It'd be hard though. Have to get clipped first. Hit the wall hard enough to kind of go upside down right away off of your nose. I think I'd probably have to turn the grip up or something for that. Alright, so this will be my second to last try before I try to move on to the Ken Schrader crash. Alright, let these guys behind me catch up so I have someone to spin off of. Dale Earnhardt, Ted Musgrave, Mark Martin, Dave Marcus, Bobby Killen. Yeah, there's a big pack here. Let these outside cars go past. Oh. Yeah, let's let this... Come on. Oh! Stay! Oh! If he would have just stayed on his roof and didn't start tumbling, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Darn it. He just needed to not start tumbling. Still gonna get one more look at that one, just in case I want the replay for something in the future. Oops. I meant to save that. Yeah, you guys be the critics. But yeah, I'm not editing this crash because it's a fairly simple one. Ah, if he would have just stayed on his roof and didn't start tumbling. Alright, so this will be my last try then before I move on to the Ken Schrader. Come on, come on. This is causing so much time delay. That computer lagging when I hit the accelerate button. Whoa. Whoa. That was interesting. And they all just recovered. I'm still restarting that session because I don't want all that smoke and tire marks there for that. Man, you guys are commenting a lot. I appreciate that. Almost too fast for me to keep up with. I'm gonna have to rewatch this stream after it's uploaded once it's done to see what all the comments are. Did they crash again? I didn't think I tweaked with the INI that much in this. With this track to where the AI are constantly crashing. There we go.
Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, last try before the Ken Schrader flip. 1995. No! That doesn't count.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
That guy's engine just went out. Man, this practice session is like chaos. Alright, last attempt before Ken Schrader. Oh. They almost just wrecked. Oh. They almost just wrecked. Nope. Not even close. That was interesting though. That was an interesting one. Kinda stayed on the back right wheel and then just tumbled from the sheer force of hitting the wall. Alright, on to the next. I'm just gonna do the same track, but we're switching cars. We are looking for the 1995. I suppose I should show you guys the replay. Any new watchers that are watching this right now that came in since the beginning, I'll show you what I'm trying to reenact. Switch over to this. There's my stream. Switch over to the next crash, which is Ken Schrader's flip at Talladega. I'm trying 1995. He gets tagged by Gordon. Goes airborne. And just tumbles a bunch down the backstretch and a few other cars pile up. I'm not going to be too picky with what this looks like as long as there's just a couple other cars spinning. But mainly his blowover and the tumble And if I can land upside down, that'll be a bonus. I'm not gonna have it be an absolute requirement if I can get a crash that otherwise looks identical, aside from landing upside down. But yeah, he kind of lands on his side, so that's why I'm not making a big deal. So anyone that plays this game that much knows it's almost impossible for the cars to land on their sides after a crash. Alright, so that's what I'm trying. Switch back to the game. So we need the 1995 number 25 car. $17, $18, $19, $20. Alright. Do I not have it? Oh, here we go. 95 Ken Schrader. There we go. Single race. This one I think I'm going to have to do a race because the cars were fairly bunched up. Uh, 95. Is that not an option? Oh yeah, here we go. What the heck? How am I supposed to know which is which? Alright, I'm just doing 96 for the AI. Hopefully you guys won't be too picky. Clint Boyer, 2007. You mean his Daytona 500 crash sliding over the... That one I'd like to do, but it'd probably have to be one where I'd have to splice multiple replays together. Because that would just be too hard to be able to have Harvick and Martin side by side. Have that on command and then be able to have the wreck behind that happen. Boyer has to go upside down, no one else gets airborne, and it's the cars like in third, fourth place that start the wreck. So yeah, that would definitely be one I'd probably have to splice multiple crashes together. Alright. So as you guys know, when I do these reenactments, when I need to be in race mode, it looked like he was in about like maybe 10th place when it happened. Let's look at the replay again once more. Switch back over to the stream so I can show you guys the replay. Let's see, he was just in front of Gordon when it happened, and there's Gordon, so he was like in 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th place. So that's where I need to jump up in front of. Hopefully Gordon is around there. Actually, I'm gonna start another practice session. Start another session so I can try to have Gordon be like in 6th or 7th place after I sim the qualifying. Gordon, 7th place, perfect.
Drivers, start your engines.
Darrell Waltrip's wreck at Daytona. I already did his flip at Daytona. His 91. Have you not seen any of my past videos, man? And happy birthday, by the way, if that is true. Oops, I waited too long to do that.
Drivers, Start your engines.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna do this one for another 20 minutes or so, and then that'll have to be it for tonight, because I do have to work shortly. I decided I would give you guys a treat and try to squeeze this in tonight before I'd have to go to work, as opposed to making you guys wait one more night. Turn the volume down. Alright. So I need to be right in front of Gordon. Whoa. Alright, so he needs to spin me coming off of the turn. Nope. That was cool, but nope. Man, they like to stay bunched up, don't they? I'm going to restart the session with Cloudy. Actually, no. Because if I don't have it set at realistic, then the temperature isn't lowered like I have it in the INI. There we go, it's cloudy again. Hopefully Gordon's in first. Darn it, I don't need him not in first. Want him like 6th or 7th. God. Sorry, my throat, guys. Cloudy, Gordon, 3rd. I'll take it.
Drivers, start your engines.
So is everyone having a good time? Am I making the stream somewhat entertainable? Entertainable? Is that a word? Entertaining. Did I seriously just say entertainable? Alright. Have a good feeling about this. Sometimes good runs happen really early into the attempts. Except I waited too long to catch up. Now I'm gonna not be in the right spot on the field that I need to be in. Guess I can get a good slingshot. I'll still try off someone else anyway. Nope. 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 That was pretty bad. Does that count for anything? Pretty sure there was a car that got stuck in the wall. Yeah, that 17 or 77 car. Bobby Hillen. That was interesting. Oh, I'm just watching the replay through the stream because there's like a 25-30 second delay. Alright, next.
Drivers,
need to get spun out by Jeff Gordon coming off of turn 2. Get airborne and tumble down into the infield and hopefully land on my roof when I'm done tumbling and come to a rest. Oh, you bastard!
Stay behind the 15 car on the right line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
It's really frustrating when that happens.
Drivers, start your engines.
See, I think we'll probably have to save the Neil Bonnet crash attempt for tomorrow's stream. 'Cause these attempts are taking up more time than I thought they would. It's already almost time for me to go to work. Another 10 minutes or so and I'll have to get off. Or at least I tried to squeeze in something for you guys tonight. It was some sort of breath of life when I saw a few comments concerned about my well-being. Because I do apologize that I kind of just stopped posting anything for like a few weeks without giving like any sort of warning whatsoever. So it was definitely my fault. I'm still new to the whole being a creator thing, so it was definitely my fault for not giving more warning or notice. God. How big of a big one can I cause? I guess that's what this turned into. Wasn't even that many cars involved. Just me, I guess. Aw, just trying to ramp over from that. Maybe not. Alright, catch up before they start. Perfect. Come on, Jeff. Come on, my me. Oh, they already wrecked. Guess I might as well try to cause one. That was interesting. Whoa. What happened to Sterling? Let's look at the crash that the AI caused. Here we go. The 21 got into the 31. Or no, the 37. And let's go to the one I caused. That one was more interesting. Oh, that's what happened to him. He ramped off that embankment.
Drivers,
Is this 720p compatible? I am broadcasting in 1080. I should be, so you should be able to watch it in 720. And hello, by the way. Hello to any new watchers that may have joined since my last greeting. I'm trying to do Ken Schrader's 1995 flip at Talladega, where he gets airborne on the backstretch and tumbles into the infield. Ideally, I want Jeff Gordon to spin me out. So that's what I'm going for. Because that's what happens in that version, obviously. Come on. Nope. Frustrating. Very frustrating.
Clear on the left. You all right? Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
You start. Petty's flip at Daga. Who, Richard or Kyle? I don't think either of them ever flipped at Daga. I know Richard Petty flipped a couple of times at Daytona. The time he went flying out of the track, and then that other time in the early 90s, I think, where he did that cool looking fucking tumble along the catch fence. Not sure if there was ever a time where he did it at Daga. Alright, let's see if I can get a good shot at an attempt this time. Come on, keep together. There we go. Come on, Gordon. There we go. Darn it. Darn it.
Drivers, start
I need to just
your engines.
get the very little tip of the front end of his car to just clip my bumper. So I keep getting more of the front bumper than I want to, so he can, when I'm spinning around, he's able to come in and hit me again, which stops me from spinning so I can't get airborne. So I need to get clipped more.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 15 car on the right line. 8 cars in.
Come on. Feeling good about this one. If I can get a clean shot at it.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Man, the show with the black flag. Looks like you passed under the yellow. Gonna make it through the stop and go. Man, the show with the black flag.
There you go. No! I was just about to turn down left to get a good shot at it, and I got clipped from that other car. Jesus Christ, what a big crash, though. Oh, what are the odds? What are the odds? Look at that shit. Alright, so right there, I was in the process of turning down left to have Gordon clip me, and then that's when that other car hit me. Ugh. Darn it. This will be my third to last attempt at this one, because I'm looking at the clock and I gotta get going fairly shortly. I do really appreciate you guys watching this. To have like 10 watchers basically, I was expecting to have like 1 or 2 since I was gone for a few weeks without any notice. And I kind of came back without any warning or notice, so I was not expecting anyone to be watching this, so I really do thank you guys. Let's make these attempts count. The third to last one. Let's make this one count. And push him up. So I'm gonna clean angle from in front of Gordon. Have a few cars pass us. Darn, except I wanted Gordon to stay in the bottom lane. Now I got all this traffic. Darn it. I have to try for the next lap. Oh, there's not going to be a next lap because they disrupt behind us. I'll try to recreate a badass finish then, or at least to the line. Whoa, whoa. That was close.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 24 car and the 94 car.
Alright, God, I hate to count that as an attempt, but I have to. I can't keep procrastinating getting going. But yeah, I'll try to do I have no idea how I do Lee Petty's flip out of the track at Daytona, but I'll definitely try to do Richard's. I've already tried to do Richard Petty's Daytona flip a couple of times. And by try to do it, I mean I downloaded the right car and went to the track and probably did 5 runs at spinning myself out coming out of turn 4. But I've still tried. As little as it may have been, I've still tried. Sweet, it looks like the camera battery for the face cam is going to last a whole session without dying. For once.
Stay behind the 15 car on the right line. 8 cars in.
Alright, let's make this attempt count. Second to last attempt.
Stay behind the 15 car on the right line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
That was close. Almost spun us all out. No, that's not. That doesn't count. That does not count. Who got upside down there? Someone back here. That guy. Bobby Hillen again. Alright, so this will be the second to last attempt. Yeah, because I'm not counting that. I will not disappoint you guys and have that be an attempt.
Stay behind the 15 car on the right line. Stay behind the 15 car on the right line. 8 cars in. Let by.
Alright, try not to cause a wreck beforehand this time.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Get out of here. No! that was interesting. That was a interesting crash. Fucking Mark Martin. I'm gonna save that one only because of how brutal that was. Alright. Ugh. God damn it. Brutal crash. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. There we go. Alright guys, this does have to be my last attempt though, because I do need to get going shortly. Unfortunately, I do appreciate you guys watching this though. And anyone that may be watching this after the fact. Once it's uploaded to YouTube long after the stream is alive. Alright, this has to be my last attempt, so it's gotta count. It's got to count. Come on, Jeffy. Work with me on this one. I just want you to spin me out and get me to flip a bunch of times end over end. Is that too much to ask? If you asked me to do that to you, I'd love to. Do it in a heartbeat. Alright, there we go. He's in the bottom lane. Got a good run. Whoa, we saw a brutal crash happen behind them, but we're just going to ignore that if I get a good run right here. Oh, darn it. If only he started tumbling. That would have been nice if he started tumbling. Ernie Irvin, or whoever that number 4 is, that number 4 car changed a lot in the 90s. Whoever that was had a hell of a ride there. Went upside down. Oh, that's basically it. Didn't look quite as exciting as it looked in the rear view mirror of what I saw. Alright guys, I really do appreciate you guys watching this stream. I had fun, I hope you guys did too. Throw any suggestions in the comments for what you want me to do in future streams after this one's uploaded. Yeah, just throw it in the comments section. If you're new to this, please hit the subscribe button if you liked what you saw. If you're a perennial member, if you're a regular, please go ahead and hit that like button. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.